Hey, what's up guys, Mikas here for the Electronic Music Jam Sessions. This is episode 60 of the Electronic Music Jam Sessions. Thanks you guys for watching, thanks for getting the templates on our site wemakedancemusic.com. I'm going to explain the concept very simply. I make a project with you guys, showcasing what it is to make music in Logic Pro X, for me at least. And I put the final result of the project, of what I do with you, plus a little bit more work, onto our site wemakedancemusic.com along 5,000 other DAW templates. If you don't know what is DAW templates, it's simple. I make a track in a DAW, package it, and then you open it on your hand. That's it. So for episode 60, I'm gonna make music I love. I mean, I always make music I love, really, unless I want to challenge myself to go a bit outside of my comfort zone, but then I still love it because I got some comfort zone. So I'm gonna make some progressive 130 BPM. I started this track importing a chord progression for a guy in our heart from our site. He makes some really nice MIDI chord progression. I guess he learned classical piano, which I didn't. So I use this as a start. It's a nice little key progression. It's got emotion to it. It's very, very good. I'm going to use silent one for this very one, because I know I'm going to get the sounds I'm looking for quickly, and I'm going to be able to create like something rich and special, hopefully. So here's the chord that I picked. So that's it. This is where we're starting. You know, this is simple enough chord progression, I believe. So I'm going to replicate this silent track a couple of times. I'm going to give me 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 instances, and then I'm going to create a 9th one. I'm going to turn this one into Drum Machine Designer here. Since we're making prog trancey stuff, I think the big room setup is appropriate. So I'm going to start right away. Like I said, this is from absolute scratch. I mean, I have a chord progression here that you will hear somewhere in the track, but it doesn't mean that it will really be like the foundation of this track. There you go. So I'm gonna do N. Woo! That was hot. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. So I start a track. I don't know how you guys start your tracks. Personally, I'd never, I wouldn't say never, because I used some loops before. The only person I use some loop from is BT, Brian Trance or BT, which made a collection of super crazy breaks loops and stuff that you can put in the background of a track to really give an organic feel. I think it's one of the only sample pack I ever bought in my life, so. Volumes on this after compression 12. I would like it a bit. Okay, so I have a big room kick, definitely quite a big room kick. Gonna do some basic percussion works like I am always doing. If you watch other episodes of the show, if you want to skip, go for it. I'm gonna, so kick drum, snare, hats, a couple toms. That's about what we need to get started on a track. No, I'm not gonna go and program some crazy drums just yet. This is just a couple minutes anyway. Why doing it from scratch? I don't know, because it's a new track and every track is different. The mix gonna be different and everything is. I mean, it's music. It's not baking a cake where you have to weight every grams. It's definitely not that. That could be good here. I'm not so sure about the sound of this here, and with this drum machine designer it's very easy to go here and not bad at all. Then I would like maybe a little ride on the beat. Not this loud, obviously. Yeah, I like that. This chord with this pad, delicious. Definitely inspiring. To get started right away on the bass line. Fuck yeah. Oops, sorry guys. I'm not really such a family-friendly producer after all. Okay, so when we want a bass line in that genre, at least to me, I like some hits. I like. So this is one per to-do. And then, oh, I probably messed up the MIDI of those here because I just replicated it. I think it's a bit fast. However, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go into those banks. I have one. I think it's this one. Yeah, trancey bass, kind of. Okay. That's very loud. Get started with that and see where we're going. And then restart. Something like that. By making sure I'm at the right key. I already have some ideas coming up in my head. It's a good sign. So maybe this, but maybe not this. Like that at all. Save it. It's quite tasty. that. It's exactly the sound for this type, at least in my opinion. And start cut the pad. This pad takes a lot of room in the mix, so I'm gonna put it behind. So I have a decent bass here. I would like to, actually I'm not gonna need the bass. I'm gonna take the chords from here. I'm gonna take the top chords from here. I'm gonna bring them down. Oh, something happened there that is not. That is a little bit odd. I kept the, yeah, it's exactly in tune. Okay, that is good. Not the sound that I want to put on there. Just to maybe add some richness, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oof, we're a bit low. I would like to add some hits. Please, for this part here, I would do simple stabs, 1 and 3. I say 1 and 3 because this is beat 1 and beat 3. I'm gonna do the same here. I think for the for this part, because they're really close to each other, I'm probably gonna do 1 and 2. Is that right? Ah, okay. I need to replicate the top ones too. Get a proper sound into these. Super sound. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh, that's a bit longer with. feeling that if I double these, I would get a bit more impact for the money. So if I do something like this. What about if I'm being generous on a triplet? This maybe. This groove is pretty strong, so I'm gonna build upon it. Gonna replicate this to continue this groove. 1, 3, and then cut here into 2, shorten a little bit. Two. This is right. And then 2.5 here is right. But those last two aren't, because actually better this way, so I'm gonna keep a bit of a punchier part. That wasn't intentional, let's be honest, but that definitely really works, because the last chord change before the end of the melody. I would now drop an arp, lower this, go into silent, and then pad, an arp, a nice bass, percussions are not super clean yet, because they came out a bit more with the different parts that I was adding, so the mix is changing as it evolved. So we started only with from this chord here, and you know, obviously we're somewhere else now. The bass has a little bit too much presence in the rest of the track, so it's better to tame it down a little bit, at least for this part. This 2, we'll cut the low end of it and bring it up a little bit. Nice presence. I didn't expect that to be so trancey, really, to be honest with you guys, but this is what it is. Loud, this arp here. So what would I add to that after this arp that we just added now? I would drop some points, every so now it's every 8 beats, some keys. Maybe we can find some keys that will work in there. Not literally leads, but some keys to mark the chord change. So that would be, I think, good. Trance pad plucks, maybe some plucks. I can. Oh. It'll have to stick out a little bit. So a little bit of cleaning here, because I want just a little bit. Oh. I want a little bit of these. Not so much. A bit more. I think I would do a bit more percussions here, because it's a bit as we had the parts. Definitely doesn't sound like a finished track, but to me the percussions are lacking a little bit. They're just there, but they don't do such an amazing job as of bringing the beat up, bringing the groove, you know. So we have to put in some work, obviously. I know it's written all kick because I'm just replicating the kick and I'm just changing the MIDI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control A, right click, name region by track. Boom, that's better. There, now we have. I'm going to go into our delay. a better groove here. And I would say this and a clap clap. I'm gonna say why 1 time out of 2, because I don't want it to be filled with claps and stuff. I want to create something a bit more dynamic. This is why I will also take like a snare. I know this snare, if I remember it well, is heavier. It's like a big, oh, this one isn't. Ah, it's this one I was looking for, so I'm gonna bring it down here. Loud. Claps are a bit too loud too. Alright, this is episode 60, guys. I would love to have a singer on that. I would say a male singer. I'm not gonna start singing because you guys are gonna laugh, so a few overlapping basses here. Didn't pay enough attention. There you go. Alright, so what do we do now? I think I will start mixing and compressing a little bit. Maybe a bit more percussions, I would say. Maybe some more driving hats there. Change the sounds. Yet a little bit more action. we need a lead. See if we can put a lead on top of that, you know? Those crash are pretty heavy here. Okay, I'm just gonna stick a reverb on there. I'm gonna use the same patch because I know it's gonna work. Might go a bit higher in the scale here. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted, so a bit too much reverb. Can get something decent out of the second part here. Gonna bring it up, bring in the mix, play. Okay, quantize it a little bit. Definitely want it to be on beat. Here, just a simple melody sometime. Well, we're gonna, refine it, but I think this is what was needed here with the chord progressions and the rest. The end there is, sorry guys, obviously unnecessary. Here we have more than enough content to make our little lead. If I would have a bit more knowledge, I would probably those are blacks. Blacks are a little bit easier, at least for me, to deal with because it's hard to go really off key. So let's try it. tempo is better. I like it like that. So because we have that here, the mix definitely needs some more help, but first we need a lead. Then we can think about mixing it. So let's straight up cut the harp. And cut this too. So how the chord progression, the second part there, not so sure. I'm gonna try to see where we're at here. F sharp. Oof. Aye, aye. So I'm not a composer, so I'm not really the. Try this. Well, this is what's worked, so that's better. However, now I'll have to maybe switch this here. I don't know. It's melancholic. I don't like the tone of this. This doesn't seem to be wrong, but at the same time, you can tell me, guys. Let's cut some parts. Sounds good to me. The pad that's got a bit of a conflict, so I can hear that. It's acceptable. If you guys know better, let me know in the comment below. I'm not gonna say that I'm very experienced in that because this is my weakness, which is why I use MIDI. So. So let's play a little bit. I like to do a bit of an intro to that because I think we have some good substance, great percussions. Everything is there to make a cool track. So I would start not with the bass, of course, not with the lead, definitely. Like that. We're not at the start, but we're at the start of the ideas, let's say. I think I have a free snare somewhere in here where I would like to hear, because it's yeah, like I said earlier, it's definitely more trancey than I expected it to be at first. Oh, that looked like a good snare drum to do a roll. So I want to have a little snare roll here to build up to what will be the bass part, or the really big part of the track. So I'm gonna do that here. Do that here. I'm gonna go into my equalizer. I will cut the top end. So the way I will introduce this kick drum, this snare drum roll, is by filtering it. So I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna touch. Well, it's not there yet, so maybe we should go a bit forward onto the track here. Good, so we're on touch. Okay, that's cool. Then I'm gonna pull this little tab here, track zoom, auto track zoom, A for showing automation. I'm gonna put back to read. I'm gonna go into the track here, cutoff frequency, bang. So we're starting low, opening. So we also have some cool little elements we can use at the bottom here, like this noise. I think I'll tease a little by bringing it up, but not to the max. Here, dropping it with the crash. Maybe, oops, that's not what I wanted. Go into the kick drum here, just before that here. Just build it up a little bit by adding some more kick drums, of course, here. And then really bring a lot of kick drums. This is a bit of a build up, you know, for fun. It's a bit old school now, people do different things, I guess, but okay, so what are we bringing in after this? Definitely the bass. I don't want it to bring all the percussion, sound pretty good, but I want to keep some for later. So, you know, guys, always have in mind that, you know, you want to some for later. You know, it's like, I don't know what example can I use, but keep some for later, guys. I'm gonna cut the shakers. I'm gonna bring the shaker in when there's a big part. The claps too should be kept because they're a bit much. So the pad here is cool too. However, I'm gonna do a touch here. I'm gonna drop it quite a bit. So let's go into the intro to the pad while we're at it. Loud here. So here is where I would put my shakers. Right here, I want to see it. Down. Oh, I think it was, whoa, they're a little bit off there. Let's try to redo it again, redo them again. Put 25 here. That wasn't supposed to be there just yet either, so just gonna have a look at the length. Secondary ruler is gonna show me the time. So we're pretty much at 2 minutes. So this is what I will put in the template. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're still watching, thanks a lot guys for your support, and go on to wemakedancemusic.com if you produce music, if you like music, just you can go. We have templates, we have songs with a lot of people from all around the world who upload a lot of content. It's a marketplace so everybody can upload content. I will upload that track a bit later on because I'm a bit overwhelmed with the work now. But the most important thing, of course, if you're still watching, is may the sounds be with you guys. Have a bit of a listen while we're here. Yeah, it's a bit loud. And then the main lead here. Got this. That here is good.